Hello, welcome to the Phreak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at The Weaponographist. It is by Pooba and Mastertronic, and it's a fun game in the vein of Binding of Isaac or anything of that nature. And it's quite fun. It's a little bit different. You go in, you fight all this stuff, and eventually you will fall or die. And then you get to come back to town and buy some upgrades and things, and go back in and continue to fight. There should be a little video that will play any second now, and we will read through it. I will narrate it for you, and then we'll get started with the gameplay. I don't want to talk too much about the opening stuff, you know, and just kind of break the game down into tiny little bits. I'd rather just play it and see where it takes us. So, without any further ado, and so legendary demon hunter Doug McGrave, seeking ever further glory and riches, journeys through the forest at Hellside when suddenly... Master McGrave! No.
Master McGrave, over here, it really is you. Our town is overrun with demonic presence. Without your well-renowned skills, we are surely doomed.
Then it is your lucky day, gross witch lady. Point me to the demons and show me the gold.
Of demons we plenty, gold, however, none. Could you not take a small bit of pity on us?
Ha! Worst pitch I've ever heard. I've got more promising, wealthy folks to save.
Scoundrel! Gold you demand, riches you crave. Now I curse you, Doug McGrave, until you choose to save our town. Your powers and property will crumble down.
So that happened. Witches, what am I supposed to do now?
Save our town, you jack.
My lord, my house on fire! Sorry, I got a little carried away there, but that's pretty much it. So let's light this candle. I figured it was appropriate. All right, let's get in here and get started and get to playing. Welcome to Hellside. It's a humble town, but at least we've a hero now. All right, I'm here. Hey, Doug, one of my chests seems to have gotten free. Help me out and catch it, will you? Use the blah, 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 blah to grab it. By the way, I'm using a PlayStation 3 controller emulating an Xbox controller to play this. However, this does have full controller support. Even third-party, non-official Windows controllers, or whatever you want to call it, you can actually use those and remap the keys to whatever you want. So, good stuff to hear. Okay, sorry for the cut there. Apparently, I broke the game. I do that apparently with every single game I've played lately. And I managed to break the chest over here, or underneath this guy, and I was unable to loot the item. So that was pretty bad. And then he says, hey, I said to catch the little fella, not smash him. You may as well pick up his loot now. Press the right bumper to pick up the sword. Oh, it's perfectly fine, you know. He'll be okay. These little wooden guys love to get smashed. Give it another go. Try your new sword out on this guy. And hiya! Ah, magic spell, says Cumberbund Rosepatch. Those happen to be my specialty. Go and pick it up, Douglas. You do look fabulous. Now press the left bumper to cast that spell. Every spell works differently, you know. Fantastic. Last with this cursed, all your weapons are more likely to shatter after a few attacks than to be permanently attuned to your body. No, luckily you have lots of weapons down there. You may as well get in there and save us, I suppose. We've rambled on enough already. Good luck. So basically, our weapons will not last long, and we have to continue to pick up new ones. That's pretty much the size of it. Alright, here we are. Ooh! Alright, let's see if I can not be terrible for once. I am pretty bad at this game, by the way, guys. I've been bad at games like Binding of Isaac and all sorts of games of that nature, so it wouldn't surprise most people that I'm pretty bad at this one as well. But so far, this is the best I've ever done. I'm not saying that I've died earlier than this, I'm just saying that normally I don't make it this far before I get hit, at least. So we'll see how I do. We'll see. I get overwhelmed with the nastiness of the enemies in this. Oh, mad juking skills. Oh no! I have to punch my way through. Victory is mine! Anyway, the green booger snot things that you see on the ground, those are actually our currency. Because we're not allowed to actually have gold until we save the town. I know, it does seem a bit trifling. However, the vendors accept booger snots, or GOOP, I believe as it's called, as a currency for us, so that's good at least. Okay, our weapon broke once again. We shall get a new one, and I think we're done with this area. Oh, yeah. Sweet, sweet, nice, folks. Sweet, sweet, nice. All right, we're going to come over here and grab this stuff. By the way, if I didn't mention it earlier on, which I should have, I'm a bad bumpy, but the game just released today on Steam. So, if you guys like what you see, go grab it, pick it up, support the developer, the publisher. The game is going to be quite fun. In fact, I wish I had an open slot in my schedule right now to play this a bit more, because this would be tremendously fun. I would think, anyway. Maybe I'm totally incorrect in my thinking, or my thought process here, but it seems pretty fun. Oh, we've lost our weapon. Alright. We're going for it. I feel like the jumpy little spear dudes are probably like my bane in this game, so if I can kill those guys off, I'll be pretty thrilled. I find that they seem to own me way more than anything else, simply because they have that like jump surprise factor that not all the other folks have. So yeah, there's that. Alright, doing really good for me. I mean, I'm sure like really good players at this game would be like, Bumpy, you're still terrible. I know it, guys, but you know what? Ow, doing a lot better than I have before. What the heck is that? Oh gosh. Oh, there's a burning ring of fire. Oops, that was the wrong direction. Alright, finally lay into that guy. And, oop, pick up his dealie. The heart must have disappeared already. Which is a little bit painful and unsatisfying, I'll give you that. Oh, it's still going. This is pretty cool. I didn't know how long the spells would last, but it seems like a pretty long period of time. So dying is definitely part of this game, by the way, folks, so don't fret if you do worse than me. I mean, I can laugh at you and mock you openly because, you know, again, I'm not great, but if you do manage to do worse than me, first off, kudos, because that in and of itself is an achievement, I think. I think it's a Steam achievement. Do worse than Bumpy in this game, and you'll actually unlock it. No, I'm kidding. However, it is part of the game. Oh, what are these guys? Chainsaw fat purple guys with masks. Oh, snippity snap. Got a chainsaw. Yeah! Oh, this is cool. Oh, gosh. Oh, ooh. Probably not the best idea to walk into the chainsaw guy. It's Grimace with a chainsaw, folks. That's what we're fighting here. Oh, give me that heart. I need it. Oh. We have no weapon. We need a weapon. Pigs on blanket. No, not that. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Well, we know how this ends. Nope. Nope. Ow. What the heck? Oh, a chest. Ooh, goodies. Oh. Ooh, an archer of some sort. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she's like a dark elf or a drow or whatever you call those individuals. Oh, cool. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do some archery now, boys. What? Oh, I like this. I really like this game, guys. I only got to play it a little tiny bit before I actually decided to do coverage of it because it released quicker than I was ooh, this is bad. Apparently, by not killing folks quick enough, I have somehow managed to lower my kill score thing at the bottom. You need to kill a certain number of enemies and keep active and doing things, or that drops, and when that drops, your power level, or yeah, your power level basically drops, is what I recall. So what we're gonna do is grab that and move on. Oh, I left a booger behind. I guess I should go get the booger. That's cash monies to us, so. Oh, is that a little meter at the bottom? Telling me exactly how much, oh, look at her, she like rolls and does crazy stuff. Probably need to deal with this guy. Ow! Mildly impressive, okay. I think a sword might actually be better. Because I can just swing the sword, not have to just like hold it on him and be like... Nope, nope, nope. No archery for you. Ha! Alright, fire guy. Guess who's gonna die next? Uh-oh. Probably me. Alright. And fire in the hole, maybe? Oh. I picked up a new spell. Alright, No! Die, you foul cads! Yeah, I said cads, what? Ah, bloody darn it all. Alright, grab me a weapon, circle around, and get some kills like a mad skill bumpy here. What? Alright, there are a lot of nasty guys here. Ooh, something just happened. Oh, I think we leveled up. Yeah. Got a couple punches there in the end just to make sure that we were good. Ooh! And our level thing isn't going down, which is kind of impressive too. Oh, it is now. Onward! We're missing half a heart now. Okay, we dropped another individual. This guy not doing super good. I will say the swords do seem rather weak. But that's okay. I will say the guns also seem rather weak at this point. And I don't think anyone would disagree with me. Oop, I think I picked up 2 of them instead of just 1. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh, I got clipped by the guy. Oh, I am so sad. I'm not really that sad, guys. It's okay. It's totally fine. We're gonna eventually murder our way through all of these. Oh, including this one right here. What? And then we walk right back into a bullet. I was hoping I'd be able to skirt it, but no, that was not the case. Alright, we have double magical people. The magic is with... Say, the magic is within us. Magic is within everybody. Yes. Pigs on blanket. No. Hey. Archer lady, you're not gonna shoot us. Oh, there's actually a lot of them out on the field right now. I feel kind of like I might be in a somewhat risky position at this point, but we'll see. Oh, almost walked into that as well. Yeah. Beat up the mobsters. Yeah, give me that Tommy gun. Right in the back of the head. It's nice to get a few of these like ridiculously fun games, folks. Every now and then. You know, some of the first looks, they're not as exciting or super fun, but there's a few that I just absolutely love. This is one that I think is going to be a really, really good game, and like I said, I'm a little sad that I haven't been able to actually LP it yet. And that they were never, maybe they were, but I don't think they were ever in actual early access. If they were, I would have been all over that junk. This is definitely a fun little game here. Who knows, maybe down the road, maybe down the road, if I ever once again reactivate my weekly run series. I had it up and running for a little bit, and then, well, too many things came up and I wasn't able to keep it going. Also, the game that I had planned for whatever my next week was, it wasn't really what I thought it was, and I didn't have another game lined up, so I was hoping I would find another game to fulfill that slot, and I never really had, but this would definitely fit into the weekly runs role. Alright, gonna have to pummel this guy into submission, grab his gun, kill off the mage. Like a boss, by the way. And once he's down, then we can go over here. Man, it's just not happening. Alright. Just gonna run into guys now because we have the fire on. And we will dodge most of this stuff. Alright, we have our we have our chainsaw. I couldn't quite clear that guy, I suppose. But it's time to murder the druid. I'm going to call him the arch-druid of Alcatraz. I don't know if he actually is of Alcatraz or Arcatraz or any other Traz, but we totally stole his equipment and we murdered him. And we beat up all of his friends, so he's, well, he died alone, basically. I know, it's heartless, it is cruel, but it simply is what it is. Ah. Fine, you want to use chainsaw? I use chainsaw too. Gimme. Alright. Onward we go. We are level 2 at this point, folks. Man, we've been in the game for a little bit here. I mean, it's not been a full episode, but we're in here for quite a while already. I mean, I don't know. We might actually make it a full episode without me dying. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, literally, the first couple times I played this, I was dead within minutes. And it's these guys right here that we're starting to fight that are going to cause me the most grief. Alright, I need... very, very much... First off, I'm going to need this. Because I am terrible at things involving not getting hit. And there we go, guys. There we go. I knew I had to say something and something bad would happen. I just didn't have the weapons, but it's okay. It's okay. Because we get to come back and we get to unlock items, and we get to revive in town, and we get to use GOOP. I was hoping I would die at some point. Simply put, well, and I reset the game, by the way, guys, so if you're wondering why. Simply put, we were running out of time for this first look, and like I said, I wanted to show you guys what it was all about. So, we're going to go revive in town now. Welcome back. Looks like that curse got the best of you, eh? Well, let's talk about that real quick. Killing enemies will make you stronger. The higher your level, the more damage you do. Plus, training at your weapons with me will make ye hit even harder. But beware, because of the curse, whenever you aren't slaying evil, you're getting weaker. Enemies will increase your combo meter, but if your combo meter ever reaches 0, your experience will quickly bleed away, weakening your strength. The number of kills in your combo doesn't matter, but you have to keep it active to avoid losing experience. Do everything you can to slow that curse down, like, give me all the goop you find. Alright, so we have a bunch of people waving at us. Let's go talk to our old friend here. Hey Doug, if you want to learn more about how this curse stuff works, I've got tons of info on it. Come see me. Bartholomew Bardcakes. I like it. Hi, Mr. McGrave. I'm writing everything down, all about your adventures. If you need to remember anything, or see how you're doing, talk to me. Well, there we go. Apparently, I'm not so good. I am not so good. We haven't achieved any achievements. We're terrible people. It's okay. So there's kind of the running tally of what's going on and what you're doing. It really feels like this statue should do something. It says Duck McGrave. Alright, folks, let's go down here and talk to this fellow. We vendors know you can't carry money, so we'll take a demon goop. Bring me some and I'll send my little pals into the cave. Give them a good whack and they'll drop presents. Don't worry, they love it. No. Allows you to run super fast for 30 seconds. Catch your own shadow. Increases the frequency of all runes and slimes. Or, health up rune on depth 1. Guarantees somewhere in depth 1 that a chest will spawn, which increases your max health by 1. Wears off when you die. Saves at checkpoints. Can be carried forward. Cool. Well, I don't really want to do that. Let's talk to this guy. Greetings. If you've got a magic skill that needs improvement, I'm the one to see. I can make your fires hotter, your icicles colder, your tuba, Alright, we got fire ring. Summons a whirling ring of fire around you. Plus, you're free to use other weapons while it whirls. Great for defense, or some extra damage. Cool, but no, I don't really want to do that. Then we can talk to this guy. I'm not as strong as that old witch out there, but I've got some tricks of my own. If you want to weaken the curse you've got, I can wear bits of it off. Come to me to reclaim your old strength. Alright, slower the combo meter, or increase our health capacity. Those are both pretty good things. In fact, I might do one of each. There we go. Very nice. So now we're a little tiny bit stronger than we once were, and then we come over here. Welcome, laddie. If you want weapon lessons... What the heck was that? Oh, he summoned a broom. I'm the one to see. Train with me, and your weapons will pack a bigger punch. I can teach ye to wield that junk like it's diamonds. Alright, so we can improve our fisticuff combat. We can improve swords, spear, chainsaws, bows, machine guns, you name it, we can increase its damage. Alright, so what I think I would like to see is maybe increase the sword damage a little bit. A 3-hit combo with all right range and pretty good damage. Lightning fast attacks, so peanut butter and jelly of weapons. Done. Alright, that's pretty much it for now. So we'll hop back in. I'll try to do my outro while I'm fighting massive quantities of enemies. I will more than likely do an additional episode of this maybe in a week or so. and I'll probably play a bit between then and now, just so I can be like, yeah, what's up? Well, looks like we had to start up beating people up with our fist. So I'll play a little bit, I'll get a little bit more proficient at the game, because obviously I'm lacking quite a bit in skill and ability, but I'll also unlock hopefully a few extra little tidbits of power and information, and maybe, maybe just like the unlockable things, the upgradable stuff. That should make me quite a bit stronger. With the K, guys, with the K. Nope, nope, nope.
Ah, stop hitting me! I don't like it. I don't like to be touched. Don't touch me.
Alright, come on, man. Come on, you can do this. I can totally do this, guys. Anyhow, that's pretty much going to do it for this first look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to check out the game, pick it up, you want more information about it, whatever the case is, I'll have all that information down below, like I always do for all of the first look videos. This game is quite fun. I would very, very much like to play it all the way through, and I very well may do that at some point. But for now, we have to focus on actually narrowing the scope of our current situation, because we have way too many things running and not nearly enough time to cover all of them. So, until I have that under wraps or handled, we're going to have to just focus on first look videos for new games that look exciting and, you know, I'm eager to actually show off. But that's pretty much going to do it for right now, guys. I will see you next time with another first look. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Phreak Show, and I will see you later.